You say you wild?
Yeah, that's what you always tell me. I'm gonna be in the bed. You got more rum. I be like, you got more rum over there. That's because you wilder than me. Nah, you be having me on the corner, bro. Whoa. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Get Into This Podcast. I'm your co-host, Tim.
Hey, y'all, I'm Rika.
And we're back another week. Episode 11.
I know.
Episode 11.
Round of applause.
Round of applause.
Yeah.
So,
we did miss last week.
Yeah, we missed last week.
I was a little under the weather, so
had to chunk it up.
Yeah, had to take a little small break, but we back.
We back.
But we back.
Ain't gonna be too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, weekly check-in or game of the week? Which one you want to start with?
Let's start off with our game of the week.
All right, game of the week.
Okay, so
game of the week is brought to you by your co-host. Whatever it is, I don't know. She didn't tell me today.
So, okay, so you ever played the game? You've played the game before. Like categories? Categories?
Categories?
Yeah.
Categories. No.
So we're gonna do. So each of the yellow pieces of paper have a category.
All right.
Okay. Now, in that category, it might say it starts with this letter, and if so, the letters are in the little pink tabs.
All right.
Okay. So we're gonna always, of course, pull the yellow one first because that's the category we gotta talk about, right?
All right.
And so it's kind of like call your bluff, if you will. And you're gonna say, "Oh, I can name 10 of these in 30 seconds. 30 seconds is our time limit."
Okay.
Okay. And if you call my bluff, I say, "Oh, I can name 10 of those." And you say, "Oh, I can name 11 of those." And I'll be like, "Nah, you bluffing."
All right.
And then you gotta do whatever it was, the number it landed on for 11, right?
All right.
For that category.
All right.
All right?
I'll keep the time on my watch.
All right. It's 30 seconds.
All right, who going first? I'm going first.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, wait. Okay, you ready? You first.
All right. So I gotta pick a yellow card.
Pick a yellow first.
All right.
Oh, you didn't even really get in there and mix that thing up. You went straight to the top.
Desserts with the letter.
So, pink. And don't be trying to look either.
Is this O or D?
That's the letter O.
Oh.
That's so crazy.
Desserts with the letter O. All right, I know one.
I got 2.
3.
You bluffing.
I got
30 seconds.
So long. Let me get my watch on. All right, timer. 30 seconds. You watch it. Ready? Oreo. Oatmeal.
Oatmeal?
Pie. Oatmeal pie.
That is not a... oatmeal pie and Oreos are desserts? Those are snacks.
That's a dessert. That's a sweet.
That is a snack. That is a snack. Oh, y'all have to be on my side on this because...
Nah.
What else?
I don't know.
So I win. Point for me.
I don't know no third one. That was 30 seconds, bro.
Okay.
All right.
You want me to do it on my phone with the time?
It's up to you.
Okay. So that way we can like really both see.
All right.
All right. Here. I'm about to pull.
All
right, let's see. So mine is category. Songs by Aaliyah.
Songs by...
You listen to Aaliyah too.
All right.
I can name 1.
2.
3.
4.
5.
6.
You bluffing.
No, man. I quit. I should have said you was bluffing.
Oh, I got Songs by Lil Lock and Lotus, all I listen to.
Well, do you go then?
It's your turn.
Nah, you calling bluff because you know I ain't know.
I don't know you didn't know. You said you had 6.
All right.
30 seconds. Go. Why you sitting there trying to...
I don't know.
You know. Name some.
Bro, I can't. I can sing them, but I don't know their names.
Okay. I can try to do something. You ready? 30 seconds. All right. Asian number to number. Rock the boat. Fork page letter.
Damn, I didn't know those.
See? That's 3. See, your mom go blank yet. What I said, rock the boat, Asian number to number, 4-page letter, what's the name of that song? I ain't watching you like a time. Dang. All right, but I still win though.
Yeah, you got the point because you took it from me, but
all right,
so
let's do like one more each.
All right, cool. Sports teams.
Because I want it to be fair to me, so
thank you. Yes.
But I know sports teams too.
Yes, you do.
Because it didn't say what category of team. So just sports teams, period.
Sports teams, period.
You want to start off? Because I know you want to start off probably high.
No, I'm going to let you start off. I did pick it.
I know 5. One. Okay, 6.
10.
11.
13.
17.
20.
21.
22.
23.
24. That's just one. That's just one. That's just one sport for me.
25.
30.
31.
32. And you got to remember, this is 30 seconds.
I know.
All right.
33.
I'm going to call your bluff. 33. I'm going to try to keep count. Here we go. Ready, go.
The Lakers, the Bulls, the Pacers, the Saints, the Commanders, the Rangers, the Bucks, the Jaguars, the Golden State Warriors, the Vikings, the the Stars, the Marlins.
Halfway that out.
I know. I should have said with one sport team and like went through those I knew and then go to another sport team. All right, you do it because I know you got it. Give me the time.
All right.
You ready?
30 seconds.
Go.
Carolina Panthers, New Orleans Saints, Atlanta Falcons, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, New York Giants, New York Jets, Rangers, Dallas Stars, Bulls, Lakers, Hornets, Pelicans, Bucks, Wizards, Heat, Magic.
All right. Okay. All right. Whatever. All right. Wow. So that was our look. What was the final score?
I guess 2-1. You win.
Oh, yay. You look surprised.
The Leah thing threw me off. I ain't gonna lie. And then when you named them, I'm like, oh, yeah, dog.
But I only named 3, and I know so much more. I know so many more. But your mind go, you're like, whoa. But the desserts thing with the letter O, what?
Yeah, the letter O killed me. Like,
what's a dessert with the letter O for real, though? Oreo and oatmeal pie is a snack. I don't think that's a dessert. A dessert, I think, is when you go to a restaurant and you can order that from the menu.
Is it sweet? Is it sweet?
My spaghetti is sweet, but I don't think that's a dessert.
You add sugar to your spaghetti. I don't.
It's subjective.
No, it's not. No.
As to what's the dessert? Y'all, comment down below if you think an Oreo and an oatmeal pie is a dessert, because it's not. It's a snack.
It could be served with ice cream. It's a dessert.
You never had Oreos with ice cream.
Just put cookies and cream ice cream in Oreos. Thank you, Bluebell. Yeah,
but it's not. It don't start with O.
They even got an oatmeal pie ice cream now.
But you didn't say that. You said oatmeal pie. You didn't say oatmeal pie ice cream.
Dessert. It's sweet.
Okay. All right. I still won. It don't matter.
Because I didn't get 3. I don't know. Didn't have nothing else.
Nothing. I don't know anyone that start with the letter 0.
Letter 0.
I mean, y'all, my head still hurts.
It's all right, baby.
All right, so that was our little game of the week. That was fun. It was different.
Yeah, that was different.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah,
I like that one.
That was fun.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to start with your weekly highlights?
No, you start this time.
Okay.
I started last time.
Okay.
But it's time for the weekly highs, and lows.
That's the new segment. That's the new theme song for the segment.
Yeah, but that's when you did your little. Yeah.
Okay, so my weekly high.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 weekly highs, and they're both from family related. Oh. So I got good news from one of my brothers, and the other is one of my other brothers. He had been in the hospital, and he was able to come home.
Good.
And so he's doing way better. And it was a little shaky. It was a little scary. It was a little rocky. I'm like, do I need to come down to be like right now? Because I will.
Yeah.
But no, but he's home doing better. And so those are my weekly highs because they brought me joy.
Good.
Weekly low, headaches. Make them stop, please. Make them stop. Yeah. We've been on this journey, and certain stuff has just been giving me headaches. Yeah. For medications and stuff, headaches. So just battling with that, and that's my weekly high, my weekly low. What about you?
All right. My weekly high. Volunteered yesterday at the school. For the Special Olympics. For the school organization that I work at, and it was fun. It was great to see all the kids, especially the ones I see on a daily. They really came out their shell. I saw a really different side of them.
What kind of things that they do? What kind of activities?
So they had like a fair thing going on. So they had like glitter tattoo paint on their own.
Oh, I bet they love that.
Like a lollipop pool. Then they did they call it a dessert walk, where they got number dots on the ground.
Okay.
And you walk around in a circle and the music playing, right? Mm-hmm. And only 10 people could play at a time, right? Okay. And so they stop. You stop on a number, and they have a spinning wheel. Whatever number the spinning wheel land on, that's the person that wins the dessert. And you only can win one, so it was just one dessert at a time. So that was fun. They had an obstacle course for the kids to do. A relay race for the kids. Shout out to all the teachers and parents that was helping with that. The 50-yard dash, that was fun. Just seeing them go. We went way over there, but we got back on track too, though.
Yeah.
But it was just fun. It was very joyful to see.
It seems like it would have been like purposeful.
It was very purposeful. Shout out to all the leaders that put it on together. It was the first year that it was had at our school.
Okay.
And everybody seemed to enjoy it. They loved it. Made sure all the kids ate. We had different variety of snacks, foods, juices for the kids.
That's so nice. I would.
Majority of every kid left with some type of medal, some type of something. That was lovely. Had the bounce houses out there for them. Stuff my man won't leave the bounce house.
Well, that's the life of the party right there. That's the life. Good old bounce house. Okay.
My weekly low. I think I just been tired. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like maybe my long days from work. Just running. But it's just I've been a little tired, been a little like sluggish, I feel like. But that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think yesterday really set your week off though.
Yeah, it set it off.
Yeah.
Set it off. And then guess what? Y'all that's watching this, today's Sunday. This starts Teacher Appreciation Week. Go ahead and look. If you got kids and your children go to school, get them teachers something. It don't got to be a lot. It don't got to be nothing expensive. Go get them. Find out their favorite snack, drink, candy, chips, whatever. Find out something simple like that, or just buy a simple gift card to any probably food place.
Yeah.
Something. Get that to them teachers, man. And,
Yeah,
yeah. Just let us know, hey, we really appreciate your work that you're doing with our children. That's how we be looking for.
Because teachers, I don't know, this is not my calling, but teachers have such, I think you have to be a calling, right? Have to have a calling to be a teacher because you're literally shaping these young minds. Like when they're not with their parents, they with you. When they're not with y'all, they're with the parents.
It's actually a study where the kids are actually more with the teacher in their life than with their parents for majority of their life.
Yeah.
Than with their actual parents.
So, I can so believe that.
If you think about it, 8 hours a day, even though there's 24 hours a day, but 8 hours a day, 8 to 9, depending on what you're doing, or maybe more if your kids playing sports and things like that.
Yeah.
You're not really taking care of your child. Granted, not taking away that you probably at work or anything else, and they have to be at school. But yeah, but it does help when you do have active parents in their life. Like when things go wrong, those parents be like, nah, tell me what's going on.
Yeah.
They not that parent of, oh no, that's not my child. My child don't act like that with me. Listen, we all grew up.
Yeah.
You act one way in front of your parents and another way
behind their back.
And they not on line.
Yeah.
Don't do that. When them teachers telling you, hey, look, little Johnny over here cutting up, it's not because they picking on your child or nothing. It's because little Johnny cutting up. And I done probably talked to little Johnny about 30 times, and now I need you to help.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
so yeah,
that's another topic.
Back to teachers. Teacher appreciation. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week.
Oh, thank you, baby. What you got?
Well, you gotta wait and see.
Okay. I don't have nothing about Wednesday, y'all. My low of the week. It's gonna be she didn't give me nothing for next week.
I'm getting you something every day. You are appreciated.
Oh, can't wait. Can't wait. No.
Can't wait. Who sing that? See, I don't know. We just be singing.
Singing.
Okay, so that was our weekly high, weekly low segment.
Yep. Weekly high, and weekly low. To the flow. All right. So,
what's up?
Random conversations again?
Yeah.
That was pretty dope last time.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. We just was talking.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
So, speaking of random conversations, though. All right. So, of course, I don't know about you guys, but when we wake up, after we, chit chat with each other, we get on our phones, see what's going on. And so he pulled out his phone and on Twitter, right? And so, of course, I'm laying on him. We watching stuff on his phone. And this girl comes up with a crazy love story.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, her timeline was insane. So she met this guy in July. Slid in his DM.
Slid in them DMs. She shot her shot.
She shot her shot. Yeah, she did. And in July.
Good.
In August, they was, texting back and forth or whatever. And in August, that was their first date. Mm-hmm. And then also later in that month in August.
By the end of August.
Moved in. She moved in with him. And then in September, he asked her to be the girlfriend.
And then in September.
That's
backwards.
Exactly. Exactly. And then after that, January, he proposing.
Yeah.
Now, I'm all about love at first sight. I'm just a hopeless romantic. That's just me, right? I want everybody to experience love. You say not you. I want everybody to experience love because
I need to know.
Love is it's an amazing feeling, right? To be loved unconditionally. And so,
and everybody different.
But the timeline, though.
Everybody different.
Like, when is it too early to move in with somebody, first of all?
Okay.
They started in July. They moved in August.
First face-to-face date was in the beginning of August, the first face-to-face. So like 2-3 weeks of just texting back and forth.
That's cool.
You really never met this person and,
Yeah, that's cool. Go on your first date,
By the end of August, I'm asking you to move in with me, and I ain't even like, hey, what are we? And just us exclusive. Like, are we just like, what's the deal? So, to me personally, that's too fast. I don't know you. Like, yeah, God could have placed it on my heart. I could be really digging you and feeling you.
Yeah.
But I still don't know you. I don't know you well enough to be like, hey, look, just cancel your lease or we'll figure it out or whatever and come move in on me. Like, I can't do that. That's me. I'm being honest. Like, that's too fast. Give me I gotta know you. Like, I gotta be out with you. Like, I gotta be able to trust you. I ain't no trust built up yet. Like,
there's no foundation.
That
what foundation?
Like,
baby, everything quicksand. Okay,
like,
ain't nothing solid.
And
in 2-3 weeks, ain't nothing solid.
Hopefully, they have a great, long lasting marriage. That's what you making that. But
right. But
listen, on the real, nah. Give me a year and a half. If I was in that situation,
yeah.
a year and a half.
Because first of all, like you said, I don't know you. I need to know you when you angry. I need to know when you don't get your way. I need to know you through all the seasons.
Oh,
okay. I need to know you through all the seasons. Oh,
yes.
Period.
All the seasons.
Because I need to know how you're gonna respond. I need to know how you're gonna act in circumstances of trauma. I need to know how you are with your family. I need to know all of these before I completely invest myself and entrust myself into you.
Preach. Nah, because at the end of the day, I gotta everything you said. But I like we probably ain't even had no argument yet. Like, how you deal with arguments?
How you deal with debate? How you deal with somebody going back and forth in a banter with you?
How you deal with like just a clear just disagreement?
Yeah.
Like
do you storm off? Do you shut down? Do you get aggressive? Do you get hostile? Do you get physical? Like, I don't know you.
I don't know.
And vice versa, right? He don't know her. She don't know him.
And granted, the baby said she prayed for her husband.
She said about 3 years, and they was like, "It's a 3-hour prayer." She's like, "No, I just prayed for what I wanted in a husband, and it was about 3 years that I was just praying to God for the type of husband that I want, and to make me into the type of woman that she needed to be."
Yeah.
So
she said she'd been through some other relationships and stuff like that before meeting him, and the 3 years. And she said after the first date, she just knew. She had a voice diary that she just would say that, hey, this is going to be my husband, or I just be delusional. And she said she was saying that she'll be what?
She said this gonna be my husband by January.
By December.
Oh yeah, by December.
Yeah.
And so, or she'll just be the
Yeah. But at the end, like, don't get me wrong, I done seen people propose to somebody in a month, more than that, 6 months. Relationships work out great, fine, perfect, cool. But the moving in part.
In what? Less than 2 months.
In less than 2 months.
That's a big you sleep right there. Cause who I don't even know who I'm sleeping next to.
Like, are you a night person? Were you up majority of the night and I need to go to sleep?
Do you sleep when you got PTSD and I wake up with your arms around my neck? Like, that's real scenarios. And it's like, oh my gosh, who did I move in with? Like, who are you? I don't know if I've seen this show like Snap, because I watch murder mysteries. It's my thing. And
all right, let's bring it to us. Okay. All right. So before we got married, we dated what, 3 years? Well, before I proposed to you,
we dated what?
About a year and a half.
2 years.
Close to 2 years.
It was about 2 years
before I proposed. Yeah. Right. After I proposed, we ended up getting an apartment together. Right.
We did. Because I'm a firm believer.
Go ahead.
I personally, and this is my opinion, I think that you need to live, again, I would say live with somebody before you marry them, right?
Preach.
Because I need to, continue. I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm jumping ahead of the game.
That's where I was going. Do you think that us living together for that year and a couple of months before we really got married really just helped us sustain our marriage?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I learned that it's two ways. It's only one way to put the toilet paper on the thing.
It goes over, not under.
Never to me. I didn't care. I just go pull either way. Pull, but listen, just put it on that one way.
You're so sweet.
Had to learn.
But I do. I think that it builds friendship still.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're the person I'm coming home to. So I'm telling you about my day. I'm telling you about different traumas or anything like that in my life. And you're my best friend.
Yeah.
I'm telling you all my things, right? And so I'm seeing how you live.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing, are you a messy eater? Are you a messy person? Do you put the dishes up? Do you leave the clothes like outside of the hamper when the hamper is right there? Okay? I'm seeing all these things, and it's like, I need to know you. Yeah. Like, how do you sleep when you don't get a good night rest? How are you?
Are you grumpy in the morning? Are you
you just take it out on somebody. It's like, I need to know who you are.
Who cooking? Who the better cook? You know, who's the one who like to initiate, start cleaning up and making sure the house tidy, even though, now it's 50-50. It's just, we just get up, see what needs to be done and get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the trash.
Hey, watch episode, what was it 7, 8?
One of them.
I'm not taking the trash. Why I need the man number 657? Take out the trash.
Oh, we should do a segment on that.
Oh, I have a list. Y'all have a list because I don't know. It was something he and I was going back and forth about, some kind of debate. And I was like, I don't need no man. Mm-hmm. I don't need you. Granted, I love my husband, but do I need my husband? Do you need me?
No, I don't need you.
Right? Because your happiness is not dependent on me. Your happiness should be intrinsic. Like, it shouldn't be external factors that make you happy. It should come from within. I'm a firm believer in that. And so we want each other. We're better.
Yeah.
Of course, together. But at the end of the day, he don't need me. He will be fine if something go awry and.
No, but I'll shut down.
Oh.
But anyway,
but the trash, I'm not doing it. So we'll do a segment where I need a man, and I list 1 through 50 y'all just to see if y'all want part 2. Then y'all let me know. But I have a list.
But now I think because even when you're first moving in together with somebody, like it comes into what deal breakers, right? Yeah, you gotta have those type of. That's
you
the
gotta
other
have
thing.
that conversation.
Like, you gotta have those type of yeah. That's
well, even if things get even too serious, like what are the deal breakers or what are the no compromises? Like children for one.
Do you want kids? Do you don't want kids?
Right.
Are you like, hey, my wife is not working to where, that type of situation?
Yeah. Or if y'all live in one place, like, for example, we in Texas right now, right? So I never want to leave Texas. That's a no for me. But if he get a job somewhere, right, and got up and move, and my deal breaker is no, I'm not leaving Texas. All my family's here, my friends are here, like my whole life is here. I'm not doing it. And somebody stands firm on that. I think why pursue a relationship and compromise on your deal breakers and yourself and your own values to appease somebody else,
right?
Who you don't even fully know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Some deal breakers could be people. I don't want nobody that smoke, or that are heavy drinkers, like, or can't. I don't know.
I mean, there's so many people deal breakers and standards that people.
Like, all right, for me. So for us in our relationship, like one of my deal breakers, you couldn't smoke. I can't stand it.
Cigarette smoke.
Can't. Another one, you just got to be able to be upfront about stuff. Like, I don't lie about nothing small. Don't lie, just be upfront, be real.
Yeah.
And look good on my arm. If you don't look good on my arm, it's a deal breaker.
Why are you this way? But the cigarette thing was,
no, that's the biggest one for me.
Yeah.
One of my biggest deal breakers was like somebody that smoked. Like, I just couldn't do it. Yeah. Because to me, it sticks on your skin. It's in your clothes. Like, it's everywhere on you, and when you walk by, it's like people smell that first before they smell you, like any cologne or anything you wear.
Yeah.
Or perfume for women, perfume, and like, nah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So I think having a conversation prior to, but it's also like, well, when do you say what your deal breakers are in a relationship?
So
or
I feel like
when y'all become exclusive, like, hey, we had this conversation. I only want to date you. I think that's a good time to display or talk about your boundaries.
Yeah, and I was gonna talk about that. Like, and I agree. Like, if you just going on a date here and there, and y'all not really exclusive, and you still see other people, they still see other people, but nothing too serious.
Live your life.
Live your life. But once you go to that, hey, look, what are we? All right, it's just us, me and you. Like, we moving this further. All right, so we need to have a serious conversation. All right.
But the thing is, people don't like having those uncomfortable conversations when it's necessary.
But even when because everybody have the honeymoon stage where it's just like butterflies and love, but that's the best time to have those conversations too.
Yeah.
Like you're scared to damage what you have already built.
Yeah.
And you're scared to like put a damper on, the happiness that if you let those conversations linger on, that the unspoken conversations that linger on, and then later on now you're talking about marriage and everything else, and you be like, well,
because some people deal breaker, they may not want to be married. They feel like that piece of paper is just a whole type of sham. So some people want a big old wedding, some people don't. They just want to be life partners.
Yeah. And I work with somebody like that.
Yeah.
Their thing is they don't want to be married.
And that's
partners agree. And they just live a happy life together. They partners. Literally they're partners. I mean, by common law, the law states that because they've been together for so long and everything.
Is that common law? Is that like state to state?
I think it's different. I think the years may be different state to state. But I think
common law wife or common law husband or common law partner. I don't know what it's.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's just not a sealed piece of paper, But again, that's like you said, that's their thing, and it works for them. They happy. They joyful. They enjoy it. But you gotta have those uncomfortable conversations because if
necessity.
If we don't sit down and say, hey, look, do you want kids? And to me, kids is one of the biggest things in relationships. Like, because you got people who they grew up so bad that they don't want kids. You got people who grew up and they a family person and they just want the biggest family that they had, like they grew up in. You got to have those conversations. Like, I want kids, but I don't want any right now, or I don't want kids at all. I don't want to be a mother. I just want to live and enjoy life. I want my husband and just live life from a woman's perspective. From a man, it could be the same way too. Like he don't want kids, and because maybe trauma he done been through or anything in that nature. So
and some people, even with the kids thing, still, some people just want to be alone and spend their money on themselves and go on trips whenever they want to, and not having to worry about a babysitter.
True.
Not having to worry about taking care of anybody else but themselves. And so there's so many factors and variables that go into whatever your boundaries are, and whatever your hard no's in a relationship are. I think I'm all about staying firm on your boundaries, but I'm also about compromising, but not to a point where you're compromising and you lose yourself in that and you lose your standards in that.
Yeah, I like that. I agree with that.
Like, I just think I'm not, because that's where I think resentment comes and builds up. That's where resentment starts to fester and it brews. Right?
Somebody end up leaving the marriage.
Like, oh, I didn't want kids anyway, and you didn't got like, who knows what could happen. That's why.
And people say stuff. People hold in stuff when they angry and upset instead of talking it out right then and there. especially the conversations that need to be talked about.
Even with finances, some people might be like, "Hey, we're gonna completely have a separate account," and the other person might be like, "No, I like a joint account."
Right.
And people say, "No, I won't have my own money."
Yeah.
Set aside for if anything go awry. Like I know I'm good and I could dip. Mm-hmm. And so the other person like, no, I think we need to have joint accounts, split everything 50-50.
Yeah.
And live like this. So I think conversations like that must happen if you want to have a fruitful relationship.
Yeah. Even if you don't agree, maybe down the line, because you could feel one way.
Yeah, we are always evolving.
And later on, like 2-3 years later, you know, you could have a whole different perspective on life. Something could have happened, and you'd be like, nah, you know what? That was immature of me of thinking this way. Mm-hmm. Or my thinking that way was to you, it could be bad at that time. Like, oh, I shouldn't have been thinking like that. I shouldn't have been feeling that way. And I feel totally different now. And because things happen in our life, and you'd be like, dang.
Like I can see it from the other person's perspective now.
Hey man, I wish I should have. I need to have kids. I want to have kids now. Or, dang, it'd been great if we'd have had a joint account.
And I think the joint account thing, when I talked about compromising earlier, I think that's something that you can compromise and still not lose yourself in.
Correct.
Like, granted, still have your separate accounts, but if y'all want to split the mortgage payments, like y'all still pull your whatever out and they pull their whatever out, pay the bills like that. Because like you said, I mean, we're always changing. Our thought process is always changing and evolving. And so you don't want to miss out on your person, right? Just by that little small, like, selfless act.
Yeah.
Or selfish, I'm sorry, act.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people go remain single because they missed out on a person. And then the person that they missed out on found somebody else who's probably not them, but it's pretty close, and or maybe even better. Mm-hmm. And doing, you know, seeing things and working on, instead of just not compromising, but the hard, like, okay, not well, working on compromising and not just always being a firm no. That
because I don't work compromise.
Yeah, because you had to take the first bite of everything.
I don't recall that.
Oh, now we don't. It could be my food. She want the first bite, y'all.
I don't recall. Now I let him, of course, get the first bite of all things because it's like, it's important you go first. But I want me to die. We had to work on, right? I had to compromise a lot. Yeah. I think I had to compromise more than you.
What you mean?
Because I was very
stuck in your ways.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's literally my way or no way. And it's like, this is what I said. This is what's going.
Yeah, you had to work on it a lot.
But I was going through stuff. I mean, I was angry. And so I think I took that out on you a lot. I know I did.
Probably so.
And you stuck with me. Oh, you love me. I'm gonna learn from you.
I love my wife, but sometimes I want to square up.
I feel
That's
it.
what my shirt say.
I feel it.
Y'all wonder. I love my wife. Sometimes I want to square up.
I feel it.
Punch her in the head sometimes.
Yeah, Tim has never hit me. We don't do violence over here.
Punch
her. So you love me, but what? Or I love you, but what? I love you, but you chew like a camel. I love you, but sometimes your breathing annoy me.
Yo, breathe.
I love you. Oh, what? I was about to rapid fire. Go. What? What's wrong? What'd I say?
My breathing annoys you?
Sometimes.
I breathe loud?
No, you tell me I breathe like I'm 250.
I love you, but you breathe like you about 300. You sleep over there? No. Jesus. What is wrong with you? You got asthma?
Wait, don't put that on the internet like that on me. But I mean, he's sure real. I love my wife, and I got one the same way. I love my husband, but sometimes I want to square up. Because I think everything in a relationship not always peaches and cream, bro. Like, there are times when we annoy the heck out of each other. And it's like, bro, shut up. I mean, we don't say shut up, because that's just disrespectful and rude. But it's like, bro, go sit down on my face. I don't want to talk to you right now.
I love my wife, but just let me play the game. I don't want to talk right now.
That hurts my feelings.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
Bro, you've been playing your game.
Yeah, I have. I mean, yeah, but you sit there and you watch your shows too, and it be peaceful. But right, listen, at my job, y'all, don't get me wrong, I love what I do, but I deal like it be screaming and yelling almost all day, right?
And then he want to call me, sir. I feel like these kids is literally right in your face screaming. I can't talk to you right now. That's annoying.
So when I get home, sometimes I don't even want to hear nothing. I just be wanting silence. And of course, that's not gonna always work anyway. But
especially when I got some good tea to tell, like, you might think I'm telling you, what you mean?
That's why I call you on the ride home.
Yeah, on his way home, he called me and we talk the whole time and we talk about our day. So that's what you do.
No,
you think it's slick. So you try to get all my yapping out. So when you come home, silence.
Not really silence, but
that's a type of manipulation. Wow.
I don't call that manipulation. I just call
it is. Because I literally just peep game. Like, you talk to me on your way home all the time and you get out all my yaps. So when you come home, I have nothing else to say.
It don't be, that's a lie.
I mean, and sometimes I want to say the stuff for you so I can see your reactions when I'm telling you the good tea.
Right.
But 8 times out of 10, we talk the whole way home.
Yeah.
And when you come home, we chilling. We
still talk, but most of the times, not most, about 40% of the time, we not talking.
Oh, you're so slick, yeah.
I'm not slick.
Oh, you're slick.
No, I'm not.
But
y'all do that? Anybody else do that? Like,
manipulate your significant other?
That's not manipulation.
To get all the yaps out. So when they come home,
though.
Nothing.
Nah, that's not manipulation. Like, you actually got people who sit in their car before they go in the house. Like,
I know.
They probably don't even talk.
One of my best friends do this. She's like, I gotta decompress for a minute. I'm like, girl, I'll go in the house. She's like, I need a moment.
You gotta sit in that car sometime.
Do you do that?
No. The dog will let you know I'm at the.
Yeah, Shadow be whining because he know. Whenever he at a garage.
Yeah, garage, and he know I ain't in that.
He could be just asleep.
That boy hit that garage, that dogo, whatever he hear.
Maybe he'll be knocked out. He'll perk up.
Like, oh, mama home, daddy home.
Yeah. Yeah.
One is even when she gone, I could be with him all day, right? She could been in left to do something, like maybe it's a day off for me. I took the day off or whatever at work. She got to go to work, or we both been at work all day.
Yeah.
I get home first, take him out, let him use the bathroom, whatever, and play with him. And I'm just, and then he'll look at, like, he give me this look like, you're not the person I want to see right now. And he'll just be standoffish. He'll just go sit over there and lay on the floor and be looking at where the garage door is and be just looking. And she'll call and he'll look like he listening for it. Like, she ain't home yet. And he'll be whining like, bro, what are you doing?
He wants me.
As soon as that door come, as soon as he hit, we could be all the way in the back. He shoot straight to the front. Pew!
As soon as I open the door. Mm-hmm. Doing
parkour. Flip everywhere.
Do y'all dog do that like little small dogs? Because our dog, I swear he's a ninja. Like, he would literally do like parkour, like on us, like jump on our shin or something and do a whole like backflip 180 type deal. It's like, sir, relax. I'm happy to see you too, but relax.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down, sir. But yeah, you got any other? I love
my husband, but okay, what I say, you chew like a camel. I don't know how.
I don't chew like no camel though.
I love my husband, but you need to develop more manners.
Yes, I have all the manners.
Develop more manners. Or should I say, y'all? Let me retract.
Okay, because
he has manners. You don't use them often.
I use them when I need to use them.
You need to use them all the time.
Says who? I use all my manners with you.
You don't.
All of them.
Help me. But you love me, but
I'm done.
oh, just that I breathe like I'm 680. What? You love me, but what?
I love you, but take the trash out sometime.
First of all, who you raise your tone? Like,
I wasn't yelling.
Tone elevated.
Tone ain't yelling elevate. I've been talking like that the whole time.
Who talking to?
I love my wife, but don't think I'm be. Yo, man, do your girl ever be like, bro, you on your period? Like,
yeah,
I don't have that.
Yeah, you do.
I love my wife, but I don't have.
Yeah, you do. You moody. You get moody.
I be tired.
It's a study about that. Although we physically have a cycle, y'all got one too. Y'all be experiencing little mood swings, and it's like, bro, you want a piece of chocolate? Like, what's wrong? I'm just saying, it's true. It's true.
I love my wife, but take me out the country. Trick on me.
I'm not doing this with you.
I love my wife, but let me be the passenger prince. Won't you drive?
I do. Because your job can scare me. It does.
What else you got?
Let's see. I love you, but I don't know. It's all I got.
Oh, okay.
I must love you a lot.
Perfect husband.
Anyway, so yeah, that's our episode, y'all.
That's episode 11, ladies and gentlemen.
I know. So episode 11.
Yep.
In the books.
In the books.
Make sure y'all, of course, share, like, subscribe, comment, all the things.
Let us know how we
go. If y'all have any questions y'all want to talk about, drop a comment down below. Let us know. We'll, bring it up in conversation, talk about it. And make sure to tell your friends,
your family, and a stranger
to tune into Let's Get Into This podcast. Bye. You do have a period, though.
I don't be having no period, son. You trip.
You do.
I don't be moody like that. I don't be doing all that. I just won't be to myself. I'm an introvert. Like,
you are.
I be needing to recharge that battery so I can be out there.
So you be what?
Out there. Friendly. And I ain't talking about 420 friendly.